Bottom of the card is the Fool. And Libra, we all know that's all about new beginnings and taking chances and being childlike in your inner child. So let's see here. Libra. Well, Libra, this is probably you in the center, being the Queen of Swords, air sign, Gemini, Aries, Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. So I'm sure this is you. I feel like you feel like you're stuck, okay? But, you know, as we all look at the Eight of Swords, she can walk through those swords. She can remove those binds, which can in turn take off her blindfold. And she can easily fit between those swords or pick his swords up and move it. I feel like you feel like you're stuck. That there is some financial decision about the family that's needing to be made. And it's probably something to do with the family savings. You may be looking at documents as well. I do have the Judgment card here. We've got the Four of Wands, which could indicate family, and of course the Ten of Pentacles as well. The Seven of Pentacles indicating savings. So I just feel like you could be doing some sort of legal maneuvering. It is possible. I do have the Ten of Swords here. With the Ten of Pentacles, that there could have been a death in the family, and we are talking an inheritance, although I do not have the Death card. So that does, it could just be, an uncle that you liked a lot passed away and left you some money, something to that effect. But there could be some sort of legal machinations. A lot of times, Libra, the Queen of Swords for me can be a female attorney. So if this is not you personally, you could be dealing with an attorney that's a female. That could also be an air sign. I do feel like you might be doing something. There might be 3 people involved, siblings, children. If this is, you doing legal things for your family, setting up financial things, you might be doing it for your 3 children. Or if it's, you're the child and it's your parent or something, then, there might be three of you all. But it's definitely, I do have the Moon here, which with all of the Swords activities, and of course that can relate in the Judgment, that can relate again to legal documents, wills, trust, anything like that. The Moon here tells me to tell you to look at everything extraordinarily carefully, that there's something hidden. In other words, if I get this card in a work reading, say somebody's taking a new job, and this card comes up, and I say, all right, well, you know what you're getting in your offer letter, right? You're supposed to get a bonus at the end of the year, and it's supposed to be for an exact amount, right? And you're supposed to get a car, right? Yeah, my car's in there. And what kind of car is it? Oh, well, I'm used to driving a Altima. Well, no, it's a Ford Focus. No offense to those that drive Ford Focuses, but if you're used to driving, an Altima or something, a Ford Focus is probably not going to fit your image. And so there's something in this legal paperwork that's not as it seems, and it will come to light. Hopefully it comes to light. It was the first card out, so hopefully this comes to light right off the bat. And the Judgment card being the last card, that everything comes out equally and balanced as it should be. But I'm just telling you, there's something, you're going to be surprised by something in all of this. And again, whenever you're dealing, now the Four of Wands does represent balance in a foundation. So, I mean, it's a good foundation. So there shouldn't be too much strife in all of this. And it may be that you may be surprised at who the executor is. Something to that effect. So, as I said, the Fool, again, it was the bottom of the deck, and that's just an overall, again, taking you back to your childhood. So it very well could be you're dealing something about your parents or grandparents even. Um, and it signals a new beginning. It could be that you do get an inheritance that allows you to do something in your life that you've always wanted to do, be it take a trip or go back to school or whatever it is. So Libra, that's a really nice reading. If it resonates with you, by all means, please leave me some feedback. If it does not resonate with you, remember these are general readings. So I'm reading for all the Libras out there. If it doesn't resonate with you, check out your rising and your moon sign. And if you don't know what that is, you have to Google free natal birth chart and know your exact birth time. And you'll be able to figure out what your rising sign is and your moon sign.